Good Counter. I'm your host, Ronnie Too Good. Back at it again. Hey, yo. So, I was just relaxing, nothing too crazy. I was just really like, and then I look, and then I seen, no, I seen, no, let me start from the beginning. I ordered the last, New Japan Wrestling pay-per-view, man. Clap it up, man. They was in like Long Beach. So I copped it and I ordered it. And I was like, okay, let me check it out. You know what I'm saying? You had Mercedes Monet on there. You had Jack Perry was going to be on there. You had Takeshita was going to be on there. You know, not only that, it's just like one of my new favorites, Zach Sabre Jr. Man. Oh my God, that man's a beast. But I've noticed something, yo. Like I've definitely noticed something. I've definitely seen like yo. I was like, this is definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? I know that it wasn't in their environment, so you got a lot of people who like just need validation to like shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you need people that go out there and be like, oh, this place needs to be full for me to endure. Why is it full? It's like, fam, just like it. Like, yo, just go in there and watch and see if you like it. Why do you need everybody else to say that it's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? But in saying that, I feel as though, New Japan Wrestling, man. New Japan Wrestling is definitely something different. When it comes to all the promotions, it's definitely something different. It's definitely bringing something to the wrestling community that is needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely, I'm gonna get into that, but it's something that they're doing that's basically beating all the other promotions. They're the only one I could sit here and really say that really is topping all the other promotions. Like, and that's it's actually like a couple things, but this one like very and number one is inclusion, bro. The fact that they could put Eagles to the side, they could put all the other things to the side. Granted, they're a promotion in Japan, so it's like it's no real like direct competition to where it's like, oh, we could go to CMLL. We can't work with them because they're direct competition. Oh, we can't work with AEW because they're direct competition. Oh, we can't work with uh, TNA and Ring of Honor. We can't work with none of them because they're direct competition. That's granted. But the fact that they work with like 5 other promotions to get Wrestle Dynasty going in like a couple weeks is amazing, bro. Like, and the one thing I could say is like they make professional wrestling feel like a sport, like dead serious. They make it feel like a sport to where it's like, fam, it ain't no, we don't have to have no storylines. We don't really have to have no long drawn out segments. We don't have to have these 8-10 months to a year build-ups. No. Let's go around the whole entire globe and let's try to find the best wrestlers in the world. And let's bring them all in our house and see if they really like that when compared to our guys, man. And that right there is like fire because I'm really like excited because this is probably going to be my first Wrestle Dynasty that I'm gonna watch like in totality for them. First of all, I got it because Kenny Omega is returning, bro. Come on, Kenny Omega. I had to see what Kenny Omega was doing, But in saying that, they definitely give it that like that high end, that tournament feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? That real tournament. Like, like how the Bruce Lee movie when all the best fighters went over there and they went over there to really show off their skills to see who was actually the best. That's how New Japan Wrestling feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you over here, you doing your thing over here in America, but come over here. Come over here where we get in the Tokyo Dome. We got this big, huge stage, and we got all these people wrapped around here looking for you, looking at you, and really critiquing you. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen Mercedes Monet, and I seen like she got very, very emotional because she was talking about how wrestling in Tokyo Dome was a dream of hers, and she just like really started crying, and it was amazing. It was dope, man. And so I did my research. I'm like, yo, let me see what's going on. And then I seen like the spectacle of it, and I said, yo, if I was a wrestler, that I would 1,000% want to wrestle there. Like, cause it's like, fam, you got the stage, the presentation of the Tokyo Dome when they're in there. It's like, it's chef's kiss, bro. Chef's kiss. But yeah, that's the one thing I could say. Like, yo, and what they do with Wrestling Dynasty, that is what basically our WrestleMania is for real. Like, dead serious. But the only thing about it is that, like, yo, a lot of people who have like a lot of our great wrestlers or wrestlers that we love, they didn't get a chance to have that moment. So that's probably the one thing. And not only that, WWE stars is probably never like, unless they like leave the WWE, they're never gonna touch New Japan Wrestling, and they're never gonna like go and face other people. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Like, WWE is a huge corporation. Like, they run their thing like McDonald's, bro. They never gonna work with Burger King or whatever they feel like is Burger King. If you get my analogy. But yeah, man, I'm a fan, man. I'm a new fan of New Japan Wrestling. I think like when you talk about when people sit there and be like, "Yo, professional wrestling isn't a sport," I hesitate because it's like certain things you look at and it's like, yo, it could be a sport. You know what I'm saying? I guess what you want to say that it is scripted, it is planned out ahead of time, so that might be the technical thing to take it out of the sport category. Hey, man, that is a legit reason. But when you say everything else, like the athleticism, the actual art and what they're doing, the moves, the technique and all that thing on things like that. So I don't know. Like, yo, it's like right there. Like, only thing is like the scripted part about it. If you take the scripted part out of wrestling, then it actually becomes a real sport. But other than that, man, listen, man, I am a New Japan fan now, bro. Like, and I cannot wait until Wrestle Dynasty, man. This is gonna be amazing. Like, I promise you, we're gonna have Mercedes Moné. We're gonna have Kenny Omega. I think the Young Bucks is in it as well. So you got like 5 promotions in one thing in the Tokyo Dome. Come on, man. You just can't beat that. And then, like, yo, I know the main roster thing, but I think WWE definitely should think about having like NXT talent going over like the New Japan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, NXT is like their real wrestling division. Like, for real. Like, when they really so NXT is basically still like it's like a between process between like, okay, people from the indies and people who we're trying to elevate into our system of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So, because everybody says WWE has a style. It's not what you see other places. Like, it's very performative. It's not so much as flashy and flippy and stuff like that. People always say the flippy stuff. So so it is a process, and that's what NXT is basically like a developmental. So for me, if I'm like Triple H or somebody, I would allow my NXT talent to go over to the Tokyo Dome. They should go work with New Japan Wrestling. I know it should be stipulations like, yo, we letting you use our people. They cannot wrestle no AEW people. That's probably they can't be involved with nobody AEW because of the matches, and that's fine. But they should just go over there for him. Like just having most of the major promotions go over there and actually be a part of something like that. That'll really make it feel like Kung Fu Island type or like Wrestling Island for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so. Hey man, maybe I don't know, man. What y'all think about it? Comment down below, man. Tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me, am I right? Am I wrong? Does New Japan Wrestling? Do you even watch New Japan Wrestling? Like, yo, just let me know, bro. Cause I really think they really make wrestling feel like a sport for real. But yeah. Comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. We still almost at 100 subscribers. Peace. I'm out.